Hello everybody and welcome to NEET Mentor. If you are expecting to get low score and at the same time expecting to get a seat in top clinical branches or at least clinical branches in a mediocre fee, then Uttar Pradesh State Counseling is going to be very good option for all of you. So as part of this video, I will talk about all the details which is required in order to take participation into Uttar Pradesh State Counseling process. I will cover the fee structure. Uh, all the private colleges, I will list out the names. Private colleges, minority and non-minority colleges, stipend details, service bond, whether it's compulsory and how many years. uh, I will talk about the details according to last few years, what will be the cutoff for higher clinical and lower clinical, seat distribution, and total MDMS seats in the states, types of seats available in private colleges, minority colleges, how many minority colleges and what is the fee there for different branches. I will give you the fee structure which is available on the official website. You may not be able to see now, but I have it from the last years. So if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe the channel and hit the like button of the on the video, and in the description you can see details which will be useful for you, like ebooks available for deemed universities, open states and DNV counseling. So you can purchase those ebooks as well. You can join our Telegram group, and we have been providing paid counseling guidance. So still we have a chance to avail it with 20% discount after examination, or after like few days we won't be having any kind of like discount, and you have to put the full amount for our counseling guidance. In case you avail our paid counseling guidance, we support you starting from the day one until you get admission, and it's regarding your state counseling, all India counseling process, deemed university, and other open state counseling process. Still if you have like a budget issue and all, and the score is also very low, then we can go for DNB, CPS, FCPS. We have the counseling support for DNB as well. And when I say the counseling support, it means we take care of each and everything, starting from the registration, how to proceed from round 1 to round 2 mop-up round, and how to negotiate the fee in the stay vacancy round, such details. And the username password will be with you, so that no misuse happens of your credentials, and we will share everything in terms of like PDF. So let's jump to the main topic, and starting with the registration. There are two websites where you can jump to see the details. The counseling process for UP state gets conducted by UP DGME, Uttar Pradesh DGME, and you can see upneet.government.in, this website. You need to register, and you have all the process you need to follow on the particular website. The registration fee is minimal, and but if you want to go for like private colleges, then you have to pay 2 lakhs of security deposit. And in case you don't get the you don't take admission in the allotted seat, then your 2 lakhs security deposit will get forfeited. So that's an issue, and you have to take this as very highlight this thing if you are going to start with the UP state counseling, because you have 2 lakhs of security deposit for deemed, in case you are having less score and going for the private colleges. So you have to decide accordingly, and without losing your security deposit, you should get admission, and also have to keep balance between private colleges and deemed universities. Eligibility criteria for government colleges in Uttar Pradesh. So the candidates who have done their MBBS from Uttar Pradesh, any government colleges or university, they are the students eligible to participate for their government colleges. Other students coming from any other state, they can still participate. Since UP is an open state, they can participate for counseling for private colleges and minority colleges. Talking about the seats in UP, there are more than 2,500 seats, and for MD alone there are 1,671 seats, 317 are permitted, and 1,354 seats are recognized. For MS there are 862 seats, out of them 138 are permitted and 724 are recognized. So this is seat distribution in UP state. Now taking a look at seat distribution from other viewpoint, total government seats 50% will go for All India quota, and after second round in All India quota the remaining seat will come back to UP state which are not allocated or still vacant. Remaining 50% will be with the state quota, and UPDGME will take care of the counseling process of it. 100% seats in private colleges, and both I say unreserved, open seats as well as minority seats. For those 100% seats, UPDGME will do the counseling process and will allot the seats according to the rank. So these are the two types of seats in private colleges. Even in minority colleges there are open category seats and minority category seats. So definitely candidates coming from Muslim minority background or Jain minority background will get advantage in the colleges here, but you have to see the tuition fee as well. The colleges which are coming under minority tag, they have a bit higher fee compared to other colleges. I will discuss in the further slides in the video. So these are the non-minority colleges: Suvarthi Heritage, Varanasi; Rajashri Medical College, Rama Hind, Rama Hapur; Mayo Institute of Medical Science, Barabanki; Saraswati Institute of Medical Science, Hapur; Muzaffarnagar Medical College, Sri Ramamurthy, SRM, Bareilly; Rohilkhand Medical College, Bareilly, and School of Medical Science which is in Greater Noida; Hind Institute of Medical Science, Barabanki. So these are 13 non-minority colleges. Now we'll take a look at the minority colleges available in the Uttar Pradesh state. So Tirthankar Medical College, Moradabad, is also called TMU. Era Medical College, which is Muslim minority college. Tirthankar Medical College is Jain minority college. FH Integral and Career, these three are also Muslim minority medical colleges. So the candidates coming from Muslim minority background, they will definitely have edge in this state. Now take a look at the tuition fee. So I have segregated the tuition fee, and the security deposit is common for all the colleges, private colleges, and there is a miscellaneous fee that you have to deposit every year of 1.20 lakhs. The tuition fee for Suvarthi Medical College, which is in Meerut, is one of the top medical colleges, top private medical colleges in UP. The tuition fee is minimal, and the list which is 13.36. For Heritage, which is also good college in Varanasi, in spiritual city of India, the tuition fee is 14.3. For Rajshri Rama Kanpur and Rama Hapur, the tuition fee is 14.3 lakhs per year. For Hind Institute of Medical Science Sitapur, the tuition fee is 14.3, and for Mayo Institute of Medical Science Barabanki, the tuition fee is 14.3. Now take a look at other private colleges where the tuition fee is a bit higher. Saraswati Institute of Medical Science, Hapur, is also good college. Muzaffarnagar is in Muzaffarnagar, and the tuition fee here is 22.71. For Saraswati Medical College in Hapur is 19.13. Sri Ramamurthy Medical College, Bareilly, the tuition fee is around 25 lakhs. Rohilkhand in Bareilly, the tuition fee is 22.17. School of Medical Science, that's also called Sardar University in Greater Noida, tuition fee is 24 lakhs. And for Hind Institute of Medical Science, Barabanki, the tuition fee is 24.37 lakhs. You have to pay 5 lakhs of security deposit for all the colleges, private colleges coming to non-minority, and is so refundable. You have to pay in the first year only. The miscellaneous charges, that is of 1.2 lakhs, you have to pay in all the years, all 3 years. So you can calculate how much you should have in your hand in the first year. you need to include yearly fee plus security deposit of 5 lakhs, miscellaneous 1.2, and then hostel charge of depending on, let me share you the official details. So the hostel charge non-AC is 2.5 lakhs, AC single occupancy is 3 lakhs, non-AC double occupancy is 1.75, and AC double occupancy is 2 lakhs. So you take average 2 lakhs per year as a hostel fee. So it's official tuition fee which is available on UPDJME. And UPDJME, earlier we used to see that tuition fee is low in UP, but they charge they charge hostel fee approx like 10 lakhs or more than that depending on the colleges, and that comes as hidden fee. It's very nonsense to talk about hostel fee 10 lakhs plus yearly. So UPDJME has crabbed their limit on hostel fee, and they have given all tuition fee, security deposit, miscellaneous charge, and hostel fee fixed. And this is the official, is available on official website of UPDJME. Now take a look at the official fee structure for TMU, Tirthankar Mahavir University. So you can see for clinical branches, radio, the tuition fee is 39 lakhs, okay, and for dermat the tuition fee is again around 40 lakhs. You see MD general medicine again 40 lakhs, and tuition fee for ortho is 36 lakhs, for pediatrics 36 lakhs, obs and gynae 33.3, ophthalmology is 30.6, for TB and chest 27 lakhs per year, general surgery 27 lakhs, ENT 23.4, psychiatry 21.6, anesthesiology 18. So you can see the tuition fees on very high side in Tirthankar Mahavir. You take a look at pathology, the tuition fee is 10 lakhs per year, and for other non-clinical is 1 lakh just. And you can see hostel charges and miscellaneous. There is no security deposit you have to pay. So it's a good option. And Tirthankar Mahavir is also good college, and you now can take a look at ERA Medical College. So ERA Medical College is located in Lucknow, and you can see the fee structure here. For obs and gynae, it has the highest fee, that is of 40 lakhs per year, pediatrics 36 lakhs per year, TB and chest is 29.5, dermatology 40 lakhs per year, psychiatry 25 lakhs per year, general surgery 32 lakhs per year, general medicine around 40, and ophthalmology 35. For lower clinical also they have very high tuition fee. That's why there is chance that you can get these colleges in low score, or I can say very low score. And if you are coming from Muslim minority background, then you have even better chances. Career Medical College, the tuition fee is a bit lesser compared to ERA Medical College, and for psychiatry is 16.9, for anesthesiology is 16.9, and for pediatrics the tuition fee is 28.9, dermatology around 32, TB and chest 25, general surgery 26, radio diagnosis around 40. So you can see for for minority colleges, you have a high chance to get a seat in low score, but the tuition fee is also very high. And at the same time, I will talk about what points you have to keep in mind when you are going for UP State Counseling. Stipend range for some colleges, the stipend is very low, is around 20k, and you can understand that they have low tuition fee around 14.3. That's why they are giving low stipend. And for other colleges where the tuition fee is very high, they are giving around 65 in as a stipend. Bond, some colleges have no bond, and some colleges has got 1 year compulsory bond. Some other colleges have got 2 years of rural services. Penalty for those colleges where the bond is compulsory, you don't have to pay the penalty because you are going to serve the bond. And for other private colleges, the penalty amount is 15 lakhs. Now let's talk about private college expected cutoff for this year. Okay, for higher clinical I have segregated in two parts. Higher clinical, where I included radio, dermat, general medicine, peds and ortho, general surgery. These branches you can get even your rank is up to 65-70,000. It can go up to 75,000 also, and your score need to be 350 to 375. Okay, so you need to have like 100 marks more than just qualified. Lower clinical branches like radiotherapy, ENT, opthal, anesthesia, even you got like just qualified, you have still a chance to get a seat in minority colleges or other colleges. Score can be 250 to 350. So this is very important. If you want to talk more on like getting a college in lesser score, you can call us and we can talk on it. Low score, are you coming from Jain or Muslim minority background, then UP is really a very good option, and you can have it over deemed universities, because the tuition fee compared to deemed universities is not as high as deemed universities, but still you can get a college in low score. There are factors that you need to keep in mind. Hidden fee, still there are hidden fee in some colleges, and once you contact us, I can let you know which are the colleges having hidden fee. College quality, you need to keep it in mind that in which order you need to fill the colleges so that you get the good college, and balance between college quality and tuition fee. Stipend not good for all the colleges. Some colleges has got good stipend, and then you can also calculate if the stipend is around 60,000 per year, which is going to be 7.2 lakhs, and then how if you like minus your stipend in the tuition fee, how the option will be, okay, in terms of your budget. College location, locality, you need to keep it in mind. Incremental fee, minority college has got incremental fee, not all, but some colleges have got incremental fee. Which branch is good in which college, that's also you need to keep in mind, so that you are going for particular college, then which branch you should put in what order. Let's talk about the stipend for government colleges. So these are stipend for government colleges. Santosh Medical Colleges have included, that's one of the deemed universities, and these are government colleges and central university colleges. King's George Medical College, you know, one of the top medical colleges in India, where you can do your PG or UG. They have very good stipend as well. Talking about the service bond and discontinuation bond, in UP the service bond is of 2 years. Some private colleges have got no bond at all. Some has got, as I explained, 1 year, and some are having 2 years. In case you do PG from government colleges, then you have to serve service bond of 2 years, and that penalty is 40 lakhs for degree and 20 lakhs for diploma. Course discontinuation or seat leaving penalty is 35 lakhs for preclinical and paraclinical and degree as well. So that's everything from my side. I believe that I have covered most of the things, or if you still feel that something is left out, or you are particularly looking for that information, if you are very interested for UP State, then you can call us and we can talk on it. So thank you for watching and have a great day.